Linda Israel here. Welcome to the live stream. We're doing mixed media today. It is May the 23rd. I had to look at what day it was. And we started at 12:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. So if you're watching this in the replay, remember that you can go just below my face. There's a little gear. You can change that gear to 2 times the speed. If you're here live, let's keep the chat upbeat and friendly and fun. If you have any questions, do put them in all caps. I'll try to see them. I may not, so please forgive me if I don't see it right away. And ask again if I don't see it. Sometimes my moderators will help me as well. The things I'm going to be sharing today are mixed media stuff. So most of the stuff that I'm going to show you, I either have a link to Amazon to buy it, or it's in my shop, or it's things that you can get yourself locally. Let's see what else. Monday, I'll be back live at 3:45 p.m. Central Standard Time, and we will be doing the Punked Out Steam Junk Journal, which I'm going to show you a few pieces of it today, but the majority of it will be on Monday. I do have a journal to give away today. It's a smaller, older journal, so I'm only going to ask for a minimum of $25 in donations today. If you make a donation, that gets you a ticket to enter to raffle off this journal today, so you could win that. And because you made a donation, you get the free digital downloads on my shop. I shared a link earlier, and I'll share a link again. You also get 5% off on all your purchases on at my shop, except for t-shirts and the subscription items. Okay. So if you have any questions, please let me know. Let's get started here. So let's go down to the main. So remember, you earn junk bucks when you are here live. If you want to check your bucks, type !bucks to check your total. I believe I owe some coupon codes, so if I haven't gotten to you yet, just let me know. Send me a message. You can do it through my website or through Facebook, and I will get those out today. I've been a little bit busy. But you can, for 2,000 junk bucks, you get a $10 coupon to my store. So your being here earns you junk bucks. By chatting in the chat, by making donations, gets you points, and those points can turn into junk bucks that you can use in my shop. This is a quick peek of the Steampunk kit. It's going to be Punked Out Steam. That'll be available in my shop on Monday. And this is the add-on kit, so I'm not even showing you yet the actual kit that comes in the box. These are just the add-on items, and I wanted to show those really fast so you could see them. Let me move this up here. All right, this is the journal that I'm going to give away. It's one I made a while back. It's a mixed media journal that I made these mixed media pages, and it's only on like a text suite. It's a little bit thinner. So I put this clear plastic on the front to kind of help protect it. And then it's using the Charming Forest digital download for the planner, I believe is what I used on this one. And I just put some mixed media tabs. So the pages are mostly all the calico collage. And then I've used some accents with stencils and with some mixed media tabs that I put on here. So this is the journal for today. In order to win this journal, make a donation of any dollar amount. We only need $25 in order to raffle off this journal. Move that out of the way. And then let me show you what we're doing today. You like this? I love it too. I really love what you did, Norilla. I like that you use some of my stencil designs in the patterns. I think it really is cool. I am wearing my It's a Junk Journal type of thing t-shirt that's designed by Norella of Calico Collage. And I do have those in my shop, so definitely check that out. I'll go ahead and put my apron on because I do plan to get messy today. And let's see here. Charming Forest. Yes, Charming Forest. Hi, Bunny. Oh, no. All right, Bunny. I hope she feels better. You go take care of her. All right. You can make your donations through the Super Chat here on YouTube, or you can use the Streamlabs. Super Chat, they take 30%. If you go through the Streamlabs link that Robin just shared, then you can use that, and they don't take a big chunk out of it. So, depends on what you want to do. And I saw that, Sherry, you made a donation earlier, so thank you so very much for your donation. Curly Girl Beauty, thank you so much for your donation. And Carrie Ann, thank you so much for your donation. I greatly appreciate it. So today I thought we would spend a little time on taking some mixed media pages and then making them into a finished journal page or an element. So that's kind of what I was planning today, and I thought I would show you the cover photo that you see for the live stream is a picture of this page that I have that's right behind the dancing sheep. Oh, thank you, Christy, for your donation as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Angelica. Thank you so much. Thank you for sharing the link to the t-shirt. I appreciate it. I'm doing good, Tammy. Tammy of My World in OKC is visiting, saying hi. So thanks for coming by, Tammy. I'm so glad you're here as well. Let's see. No, I lost my train of thought. All right, so I'm going to make this journal page a little bit different. This is going to be a different variety of it, but I want to walk you through how I made this page. So first, I started with a mop-up page, and I'll show you these in just a moment as well, that I made. So that is using the woven boxes in the background. I made some mixed media pages using the connected gears stencil, and this is the open lattice stencil that was used with some acrylic paint. I used an old book page over here and the other half of the book page over here. I stamped out the Garden Rose rubber stamp and colored that with Tattered Angels Glimmer Mist. Thank you, Tammy, for stopping in. And then I stamped it over with the postmark collage, and this is one of the edges, the shabby edges that I stamped over here. This is the Gears stamp. This is the Journal Quartet stamp. So I just kind of did some stamping over some various pieces of paper. And then the other side is the back side of the stencil, and I just added a little bit more spray. Used the button collage across here. This is a piece that I made a few weeks ago that's got a mixed media background, and then I stamped on some canvas. Thank you, Beverly, so much. And then this is the collection number 3 image right here, and then the border or shabby edges, that's right there. So I took this and I put it into my computer. I scanned it in, and I wanted you to see that they look so good scanned in. So this is the original up here, and this is the scanned in version down here. And I love, 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 love how this turned out. It's absolutely gorgeous. This is the other side, how it looks when it was scanned in. Of course, it's flat, so it's not going to have a tuck spot there. But I thought it was really cool. So if you make a donation today, this is available as a free digital download, or you can purchase it for $1.25. So that is in my shop right now, and we'll make something similar to this today in our stream. I've also uploaded, I haven't uploaded photos of the stencils yet, but here is the June Stencil Club, and I use the Punked Out Theme colors, and you get these connected diamonds and the large and little squares, and then you get this, I don't know what you want to call it. It's just kind of a neat retro design, and then this one over here. So those are the 4 designs that come in Stencil Club. And then here's the woven boxes, what they look like when you spray through them. This is the Retro 2 stencil, and I just love the way this looks. These are so gorgeous. They look identical, don't they, Christy? Okay, thanks, Tammy. Hope you can stop back by. This is from the May Stencil Club, and you can get May Stencil Club. If you want it, it's $19.99. Just tell me when you check out which Stencil Club you want, if you wanted one other than the current month. Thank you, Jenny, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This one, I use the brick stencil over another stencil, which is Feeding Frenzy. It was just a page that was laying in my spray box, and so I thought, well, I'll just see what it looks like. So I thought this one was kind of cool the way this is put together. Oh, looks like someone's trying to get a boss fight. Here, hopefully you can win some of my junk bucks. So that's one. And then this was also using the brick stencil in the background to kind of pick up. It looks like spider webs. Yeah, it kind of does. I thought they looked like stained glass. So if you kind of look, you can see the diamonds there, and then the center portion. That's what I thought anyway. Let's see. This one's called Wonky Gears. I haven't added it in my shop yet. I just realized this morning, so we'll get in there. This one is another gears for the May Stencil Club. And then what else we got here? This is connected gears, which we will use today. So I just wanted to show y'all a variety that I have. And I'm going to go ahead and split these. 1 and 1 and 1 and 1. And 1 and 1. So everybody are going to give away some mop-up pages here in a little bit. So I'm just going to split these up to get a variety. Alright, so I'll set those aside. Alrighty, let's put this up here. Alright, so I showed y'all a bunch of stuffs. And then this is another journal page that I made. So I used a mop-up page here and stamped the gears. Used the Calico Collage journal and diary labels that she's made. This was a gel print on top of a scrap of some craft paper. This is a new stamp that I just put in my shop. It's the Great Big Iron. And then this one as well. So that is this side. And then this was the other side. Again, using a mixed media piece here. These are some new stamps that are in my shop. And I made that into a tuck spot and a music hymnal page. More of the gears. And then that's another one, the Calico Collage. And then here's another page that I made. So this was using a dictionary page here and here with the brick stencil. I used the wonky gears and the journal line stencil on a piece of this purple and put it right down the center. That's that large iron stamp that I showed you that's going across both pages. This is a new label stamp that I have as well in my shop. And then this little what do you call that? It's a compass type tool. And then this was a little collage I made. This is the window stamp. This is one of the gears that you'll get in the Punked Out Steam kit. This is a rubber stamp here, another rubber stamp. And then, of course, the collaging. So I just want to kind of share a few of those with you. And then let's make some pages, yeah? All right, so has everybody entered the raffle? We're doing a raffle right now for 200 junk bucks. So go ahead and enter !raffle, and you'll be entered to win. We'll do a drawing. Let's give it 5 more minutes, Robin, if you'll remind me, and we're gonna draw this because I have other prizes. If y'all didn't know, I have reached 10,000 subscribers. Whoop whoop! So we're gonna have some more giveaways that I'm gonna give y'all just for being here, for subscribing, and then I want you to be on the lookout for the next month because I've got a lot of prizes that I'll be giving away, so you don't want to miss out on a live stream or video that I share. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and let's get a couple of sheets of paper here. Alrighty, so what we're going to do first is I want to kind of show you a different version of that first page that I showed you that I photocopied. So I'm going to get out a stencil here. And I'm going to use my spray box only because it just kind of helps with mopping up. And I don't get stuff everywhere. So I got 2 sheets of paper here. So I'm just going to lay the stencil. This is a prototype stencil. It has a flaw in it, so this is my version. Yours won't be. And I've got some of the colors that are part of the Punked Out Steam set, so I got to find where those are because I've mixed them up with some other colors. All right, I got a few things here. So golden lime is not that one. Okay, and where's that pink? I'm trying to find all my colors that I had out. That's what happens when you start using stuff and then you move them around, because I moved them to take photos and I forgot where they were. Okay, so I'm going to grab Blarney, which isn't in the Steampunk kit, but I love this color. It's kind of fun. Thank you so much, everybody. Yeah, let's go to 20,000. Yeah, it's amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. It's just amazing. Does the spray box work with socks too? So you don't lose them, you just put them all in the box? Alright, so I'm just going to spritz a little bit of Blarney. And then I'm going to grab one of the, it's kind of a tealy blue colors that's in the Punked Out Steam kit. Turn this around so I can... And I'm going to grab a little, there's kind of a pinky purple color. And I think that's a cool color. So I'm just going to give just a few spritzes. And then I'm going to grab another sheet of paper and lay it on top. And that is going to be my first mop-up page, if you will. Okay. So there's a mop-up page. Isn't that kind of cool with the different designs? Tomorrow is payday. Some more. All right, so I'm going to set this aside for a moment. And then that page that we made earlier had some mixed media pages to it, which were paint, acrylic paint. So what we're going to do next, I'm just going to grab a couple of book pages. I know I have a whole stack of them here. I just had them. I hate it when I move something and then I don't know where it is. Okay, I just had those. Oh, here they are. There we go. I moved them. Okay. So now what I'm going to do, I'm trying to get my piles going here. I'm going to pick a couple of colors that I know go with the kit that I'm working on, which is the Punked Out Steam. So I'm using some really bright, fun, fabulous colors. And I just realized I don't have yellow. So I want to grab a yellow. Okay. So what I'm going to do first is I've got a kind of a limey green. Happy early birthday, Mariana. Thank you so much, Mariana. So I'm just going to put a little bit of green in here and a little bit of yellow. All right, and I'm just going to use like this is happens to be a Starbucks gift card. There's no money on it. I'm going to grab some of this paint and just start painting this piece of paper, making a mess while I do it. Because that's what we're all about, is making a mess while we do mixed media, right, everybody? I find that I like doing a couple of pages at the same time because you usually end up with more paint than you need. And so if you can go ahead and just grab 2 pieces of paper at the same time and put some paint on it, you'll end up using all the paint so you don't end up with a big glob left in your palette, if you will. And I've just about used the whole page here. All right, so that's just a yellow, okay? And a little bit of a green. This color doesn't really show real well on the camera, but I hope you like it. Yay for yellow! Thank you, Angelica, for your donation. Thank you, Deborah Vick, for your donation. I don't know if I said something earlier, so thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm just using my heat tool to dry this out. Dry this up just a little bit. You did? Oh, awesome. Glad, Regina. Oh, thank you, Janice, for your donation. So Regina says, by the way, Miss Linda, I did this with the card, and it is amazing. Isn't it? It's so easy to do. Thank you, thank you, thank you for your donation. All right, so basically I'm just drying it so it's not a sopping wet mess. It's got a little bit still on there, but not a whole lot. And then we're going to grab another stencil. So let's get out, I don't know, I really like this stencil, so I'm going to use it. And what I'm going to do is just kind of lay the pages closer together because it should, in theory, do both at the same time. So now I'm going to put a different color on top, and I think what I'm going to do is grab this turquoisey color, and I'm going to put that into my palette. And I may add just a touch of a darker blue beside it. so we can kind of grab a little bit of the darker blue. I'm going to use one of these Tim Holtz sponge daubers that you use for blending, but it works great with mixed media as well. Totally so much fun, Regina. I'm glad you like it. All right, so I'm just going to pick up both colors, and then I'm just going to twist my sponge around so it kind of mixes the colors around. And I'm going to start in the middle, and I'm just pouncing it over the page. So I'm just picking up a little bit of paint, and then we're going to pounce. And we're just filling in those open areas on the stencil. Thank you, Robin, for your donation. You're so sweet. Your stencil may pop up. You know, you can take some, you know, what do you call that? Masking tape, and then just kind of tape it to your table if it moves too much, if you can't quite get your hands to hold it still, if you will. Try not to bounce the camera too much. All right, so let's just go over here, grab some more color. What I like about this technique is I can take those old book pages and junk mail and coat them in some paint, and then I have a custom piece that I can use in my junk journal. And if you're doing like I am right now with the stencil, you can scan this in if you are using my stencils. And then you can reprint those. What do you think of that? Isn't that kind of cool how that came together with those different colors on there? All right, I'm going to put this in some water so it'll just kind of rinse off that paint, and I can take it to the sink later and wash. Yeah, pounce, paint, rinse, repeat. Artsy aerobics for sure. And I think that's going to be bright and fun. Isn't that going to be bright and fun? I think. All right, so I always like to make two when I can. So I'm going to set this aside to dry. And then let's do another set. So I'm going to get some more paper. We want variety. Oh, thank you, Regina, for your donation. Thank you, thank you. I'm just pulling the pages out of a book I picked up for $1 at the Dollar Tree. All right. So with this time, let's go with this purple. So I've got a purple here. I'm going to go ahead and clean off what's left. Actually, I'm going to do this. I'm going to use up what's left of the paint that was left from the daubing. And then this can be something I use later on. Thank you, Karen, for your donation. Thank you very much. So I'm just trying to pick up all that paint. All right, and then I'm going to grab, let's add some purple to this while we're at it. So I'm just going to add some purple down here. So I'm just using up what's left of the paint, and I'm going to add a little bit to both pages. So you get a little variety of color here. I'm going to go ahead and let me get one more sheet of paper just so I can clean off my palette. Thank you so much, Jenny, for your donation. Thank you, thank you. Trying to clean up the paint. It's messy. All right, so now I've just got another piece of paper that I'm going to set over to the side over here to dry. All right, these are almost dry, so I'm going to go ahead and hit them with the heat tool. And I think I'm out of camera, aren't I? Yeah, just a little bit. Trying to move everything up for y'all. Nudge, nudge, junk box drawing. Okay, if you haven't already, enter the raffle. As soon as I draw this page, we're going to do the raffle. On the covers of my journals, I do not have a YouTube video yet. I do have a video that is a part of the virtual junk journal camp retreat that comes out. I don't remember what day my tutorial is, but June the 3rd is when the retreat starts. I will have a tutorial as part of that retreat. And then in July, I will post that tutorial on my YouTube. So it's coming. It's just going to take a little bit of time. All right, so what I'm doing, I'm just pouncing off my sponge, all that extra paint, kind of wiping it away. All right, so now let's pick a different stencil. All right, we used open lattice earlier, so let's use the gears. So I've got the connected gears. So I'm going to put these pages together again and lay the stencil over the top, getting it in the center. Oh, thank you, Mariana, for your donation. Thank you, thank you. Getting that in the center. And then I'm going to grab, I've got a pale pink here. So I'm going to put a little bit of pink in the palette. Thank you, thank you. And maybe just a touch of orange. I know that sounds crazy, but why not? Let's see what happens. So I've got my little sponge dauber, so I'm going to grab some pink and some orange at the same time. And we're going to pounce that on here. It might kind of turn a little muddy, so I'm not going to go over the same spot very much because I want it to not get muddy, if you will. Pouncing! Oh, thank you, Barbara, for your donation. You're so sweet. Thank you, thank you. Y'all make me so very happy. I love sharing with y'all, and I love the interaction. You know, if you have a YouTube channel, say so in the chat. You won't be able to share your link, but you can at least tell us that you have a YouTube channel, and then tell us what you do on your YouTube channel. And then I encourage y'all to follow each other. I'm all about, you know, sharing techniques and ideas and helping fellow artists out. All right, are y'all ready for the big reveal? And then I got to do the junk bucks because I was supposed to do that when I dried this sheet. Ooh, that's going to be cool. I love it. Okay, let's do the drawing. Are the pages for the camp download available yet? Jenny, if you are in the camp, you should have some private links where you can go get the other items to be prepared for the stream, okay? You lost the amount on the calculator, Robin, just a moment, and I'll tell you how much it is. Let's go here and refresh. It looks like we have $30.19 in donations so far, Robin. So we are over my minimum. I was wanting $25 today, and we've got that. So from now on, if you want a chance to win the journal at the end, just go ahead and make a donation. All right, well, we're going to pick the winner of the junk bucks. So this person is getting 200 junk bucks will be added to your account. So we're going to pick a winner now. Elizabeth Hanks. Congratulations, Elizabeth. Elizabeth won 200 junk bucks, and I will add that to her account when I get off this stream. Today is the 23rd, 19, mixed media. All right, congratulations. All right, so for my next giveaway, what do we want to do? All right, for our next giveaway, this should be drying. Because I've reached 10,000 subscribers, I have this journal. These are 4 different rubber stamps from Beeline Designs. I've got this beautiful butterfly stamp, and then you get a freebie stamp. This is going to be the next raffle. All you have to do is just enter to win by typing !raffle after I go pick up some stuff off the floor. And then we'll get that going now. So this is the rubber stamps. So go ahead and enter the raffle for that. I think this is almost dry. I got to pick some stuff off the floor. fun colors. What do you think? Do you like that? It's kind of different. The orange kind of took over on this side. But I think it's kind of cool. Different. Oh, Linda, thank you so much, Angelica. I did not see that. Carrie Ann. C-A-R-E-N. Okay. I got it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, we're going to set these aside for a moment. All right, so when we look at that junk journal page that I made, we had a couple of different mixed media pieces over here. We had a sprayed background, and then we had some other little elements that we made on the page. So let's just do this. The spray box, does it help for the stuff on the floor? Well, only if you put everything in the box, Jenny, and then depends on where you put the box. Is it on the floor? Now you know what your stencil's going to look like, Barbara, since I showed it to you. All right, so let's look at, we've got, this is the page here. And I put, you know, just kind of comparing it. I have a collage of stuff over here and here. So let me grab some more little pieces that we're going to use on this. I'm going to go ahead and clean out my sponge because I'm done with that for the moment. And I don't want my dauber to get all caked up with paint. Yes, I'm going to cut up the mixed media pages. I'll show you in just a moment. All right, so I'm going to grab I've got a dictionary page here, and I don't want to use the same color, so I'm going to use different colors. I've got that color of a page, and let's do, I've got these little tear-off pads. But if you don't have these little tear-off pads, you can make your own little papers. And I'll show you how I did that. Of course, now that I'm trying to get all my stuff together. So I've got a piece of notebook paper, okay? So you don't have one of these colored pages, but you got a notebook paper. So we're going to take our spray box. And I'm not going to use a stencil this time. I'm going to take this out just so it's out of the way. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab one of these colors and I'm just going to mist the whole page to be whatever color I want. And I think I'm going to go with this color that's in the Steampunk. Almost 200 junk bucks. All right, so I'm going to spray this page. And all I'm doing is changing the color. So now I'm going to dry it. I can use this page that I just sprayed to add to my journal. So if you don't have those little tear-off pages, notebook paper works just great. Yes, as long as you put $10 in your shopping cart, you can get the sprays. You won't be able to get the subscription items. So see how that just changes right there? So you can cut this up and it can become a page. So we're going to use part of that today. So I'm going to get my paper cutter out here. Because again, I'm wanting y'all to see what this looks like. So this page is about 10.5 inches. So I'm just going to kind of crease it where the halfway mark is and cut it. I have to be careful. It's still a little damp. Okay. I think it did. All right, and then we're going to cut this in half. And now we have some pieces that we can use. And I'm okay if it tears. It's just part of the charm of it. Okay? So on the pages here, on mine, I had a blue piece and we got a pink piece. So I'm going to set these aside. I think I'm going to take this dictionary page and I'm just going to tear it. Okay? And we laid that down after I tore a little bit off the top and the bottom. So I'm just going to give it some jagged edges, if you will. All right, I'm going to do that again. All right, so I've got some jagged edges there. I'm going to use my Distress ink. Now you can choose to hold it up in the air and add Distress ink. You can put it down onto your table and add some Distress ink. You can do a little bit of both. Depends on what you prefer. A lot of people, when they see my journals in person, they'll ask me if they see a really ragged, dark edge. They say, do you burn your edges? I said, no. I use a blending tool and Distress ink. Okay, so I'm going to do both of those pieces. You need a paper cutter, Regina? There's a lot of really nice paper cutters out there. I'm still looking for the perfect one. I like this Fiskars one. I need to buy some replacement blades and the cutting mat that goes underneath. I think Sandra's waiting to buy everything in my store with her junk box. Okay, so I've got these two pieces. Now I haven't added Distress inks to this, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I didn't do it to this one. Okay, so we're getting some pieces here going. You can if you want. I don't always do it, but you can add Distress inks to the outside edge of the page. It just kind of darkens that up a little bit. All right, so, you know, if you didn't do the stencil design in the background, you could do tea-dyed paper or coffee-dyed paper. All right, I'm going to go ahead and adhere these two pieces down because I want them to be on that outside edge, and that way I don't forget to glue them down later. So I'm just putting a little bit of glue across the perimeter and then over the back here. And I'm going to put that right here. Just smooth that out. Do the same on this side. You like the inked edges? They're fun to do. It's just a neat touch that you can give to your papers just by inking the edges just a little bit. Okay. All right, so we've got these two pieces. I can't glue these down just yet because I think, do I want those first? I do, but I want to check some other pieces here. So we've got, I love this piece. I love how this one turned out. And then I have this piece over here. So here's what I'm going to do is I'm kind of eyeballing the other one that we made. I'm just going to get the page out. So this one I didn't do a great big piece, but I did a pretty good sized one. And I think this time I want to come all the way down. I want a long strip on top of here. So what I'll do sometimes is I'll just take the paper and fold it over and crease it with my fingers a few times, and then I'm just going to tear it. Oh, I forgot. I need to do that, huh? Sherry is asking me to show the nails. So here, let me get my zoom. Get the zoom on. There's my nails that I got done. I decided it was time, so we did some steampunk. So lots of gears. They did a really good job. I have gears. I have gears. Yeah, gears. Yeah. All right. When I put the glue on, does it bubble the pages? No, I don't put a very large amount of glue. It's a very, very small amount of glue. And I think that's why it works for me. You have to be very frugal when you put your glue down. All right, I think this time I want the piece to be a little bit wider. And I like this kind of an ombre effect. It goes from the different shade of yellow into the green up here. And you may not be able to see that. So I'm just going to go this way and tear this one. Okay. So I think I'm getting my pieces put together. I think that one can go over here. What I will need to do, and I haven't, is to fold the page just so I know where the center mark is. And you don't have to, but you can add a little bit of distress ink. You'll kind of see it on your pages, but sometimes you won't. Thank you. How much did it cost to do my nails? Well, before tip, he charged me $65 to get my nails done, to add all those little gewgaws and color. Thank you so much. And I think this one we're going to go over here, like that. And I think this one can go up here. So see how I'm just kind of figuring out where I want to put everything, kind of getting a little bit of a collage going on, if you will. I'm going to go ahead and adhere down this piece here, the pink. And I'm just putting a very, very small amount of glue. I don't know if you can even see that. It's very, very small. It is hardly any glue on there whatsoever. All right, I think I want it kind of down like that. And then we'll put this one up here. I'm not going to put distress ink on the mixed media page. I keep picking up paint in order to glue. Yeah, for detailed nails it is. Yeah, exactly. Some places charge over $100 for super fancy. And normally, I think I spend $40 when I get mine done, because mine aren't just plain color. I usually have some kind of sparkle design or something in it. So they're pretty fair. I want to go that way. I'm going to go out to the edge on this one. I couldn't decide which way I wanted to go. So I'm just smoothing it out on top. So you're getting a little pink of the book page here. You can kind of see the book page behind. And then let's glue this side down. Sometimes I'll put a little bit of glue in the middle, Jenny. It depends on the paper. If it's super, super thin and it is a possibility that the glue can kind of show, I won't. But sometimes I just put a little bitty zigzag. It's not much. Can you kind of see the glue here? It's just a small, small amount. And I think this one I want right about there. And then we're going to put this over the pages. I think I want the torn edge here. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to go. Thank you so much. I'm very, very, very glad that people like watching my videos, and that 10,000 of you were gracious enough to give me your support by saying, yes, I'll follow you. So thank you all for doing that. I greatly appreciate it. You make this so much fun. All right, so I'm just going to lay this right on the page here. All right, so you're seeing how I'm building this so far? How, you know, this page, we use the layers over here. We have one of the tear-offs here. We've got a page up here. We've got another mixed media down. So let's try to decorate a little bit of this page here. And I have some rubber stamps that I keep moving. I've moved them like 5 times now. So now that it's time to use them, I won't be able to find them, right? That's usually how it goes. Okay, I just had them. Oh, here we go. Is this them? Oh, no, that's not the stamps I want. So I want this stamp. And then I want the gears stamp. If I can find it. There's the buttons, there's the gears. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I've got the postscript collage stamp. And I'm going to ink this up with the archival ink. Oh, thank you, Christy, for your donation. Thank you so much. You're an excessive gluer, Jenny. There's support groups for that. They will help you stick together. I'm punny. All right, so all I'm going to do is take this and go right on the edge here, kind of let it come across, give a little bit of that design right there. And I'm going to do the same thing over here on this other kind of blank area. All right, so we're kind of get a little bit of design going. I'll even double stamp that. All right, so I don't need this stamp anymore. Put that in here. I'm going to grab the gears stamp. And I think this time I'm going to just stamp it right here in the middle. Do I have it the right side up? Yeah. I'm going to do it one more time, kind of down just a little bit. Because I plan to put something else on top of here, but I wanted it to kind of stick out just a little bit. Now I have one of the border edgers. There's a set of 4, and I kind of like this one. It's just a neat texture. So what I'm going to do, I'm kind of looking around to see if I want to use a scrap piece of paper. All right, I think what I want to do is I'm going to stamp this where it's coming down and across that way. And I want to stamp it going up that way. But I'm not going all the way. And I think I want to stamp it across the top here. And that just kind of adds a little bit more texture. I think I will go right down this side though. I know it took away some of our writing space, but I just think it's kind of pretty. Okay? And I'm going to repeat that over here on the pink. Go up the side. Okay, let's see, where else did I go? Looks like I did kind of go around the outside edge a little bit, so let's do that as well. And it just adds a little layer of texture all the way around. You want the star? Oh, you want this? You like the way that came out? That's just using the dauber. I'll save it over there. All right, and we're going to go down this side. And I'm going to go across the bottom. Can you see the difference that makes on the page? Okay, thank you. Let me know, Robin, about the drawing. All right, enter the raffle. So that stamp is, hey, look what I can show y'all. Oh, wait, that's not it. It's this one. Did I break it? Okay. We can go here, and we can go stamps. Stamps. And then latest. I know that's a border stamp. Some of the stamps I've used. Okay, I think it's maybe in 3/4 of my newest ones. This is something new I can show y'all on my webpage while we stream. And I can't even find some of the stamps because I forgot the name of it. There's the crackle. And I've had it in my shop, I thought. for just a little while. All right, we're going to keep going. It's in here. If I just remember the name. I only have 120 stamps in my website now. So you can see all the stamps. That's not a sewing cam. That's my website cam. Website cam. Here it is. Textured Edges Quartet. That's the stamp set we're using. Textured Edges Quartet. All right. Sorry, I didn't mean to make you dizzy. All right. Let's do the giveaway. This is for the rubber stamps. So I'm going to put stamps. And let's pick a winner. Y'all ready? Pick winner. Marie Duncan. Congratulations on winning the stamps. If you could, please message me through my website with your mailing address. I would greatly appreciate that. Message me there and with your address, okay? Got it on the list now, Jenny? Yay! Well, hi, Henry. Glad you stopped by. Oh, did it go down? Because somebody else said it already was 10,000. All right, so we're going to do another giveaway. I'm waiting on Marie. Marie, are you here? I need you to reply because I don't know that I have your address. Marie! I don't think I spelled her name right. There we go. Marie, you won! Yay! Congratulations, Marie. All right, go ahead, Marie. Are you here? Speak up in the chat. If you don't speak up, I've got to... Okay, perfect. Yay! Gotcha. All right. So make sure you message me, Marie, through my website. I'm going to share the link again. And I'm going to start the next giveaway. The next giveaway is going to be for mop-up pages. So I'm going to say mop-up pages. We're going to open the giveaway. So go ahead and enter the raffle again. And I've got a whole stack of these pages. That's what you're going to win this time, is all these stenciled pages. One of a kinds. Okay? Mop-up pages. All right, so I stamped all the way around. What else could we put on here? Well, I did this earlier. Where did I put them? I need a different system, y'all. Okay. I'm grabbing a few things. So what I did was I stamped out a bunch of the Beeline Design stamps, and then I watercolored them with Tattered Angels Glimmer Mist, and I thought it would be kind of fun. I'm going to pick a few different ones here to put them on the page. I've even got a couple of butterflies that might kind of look neat here and there. Oh, thank you, Dee, for your donation. Thank you so very much. You're so sweet. Thank you. And let's put a pink one. I don't want to put it there. We'll put it up here. Maybe what we should do is I've got another piece of craft here, and I think I want the word journal like I did on the others. So let's see here. Let's do the little journal. I think that'll fit right on there. Thank you so much. Join the raffle. All right, so I've got the little journal that's from the set of 4. And I think what I'm going to do, I want it this way. I'm going to stamp it on here. Okay, journal. And then I'm going to tear this. And we're going to use some distress ink on it. And then this can go up here. Yeah? Do we like it so far? Is it coming together? Can you kind of see a little bit of a design going on here that you could do yourself? I think I'll put the butterfly right there. What do you think? Put the butterfly up here at the top? You like it? Dee is new. Well, welcome, Dee. I'm so glad to have you here. You know what we're doing today is we're doing some mixed media stuff. We're doing some rubber stamping. I'm trying to show that, you know, a lot of people say, well, I don't have the money for the digital downloads, or I don't have access to certain things. Well, you know, even though I showed you with my stencils and my rubber stamps, look at your own supplies of how you could use the things you have to make a page. You know, you can do it. I know you can. It's a lot easier than you think. Thank you so much, Robin. You liking it? It's got a little bit of steampunk to it with the gears and the bright colors, but I think it could go just about any way you want. You know, we added the gears over here as well. All right, so let's go ahead and glue this bad boy down. Okay. So I'm just putting a little bit of glue on the back side of there. I want this one to be stuck down. So I'm just going to put it right in here. I like doing it like this with embellishments that I make myself, if you will, because they're flat and they really don't put a lot of bulk in your journal when you can keep things flat. I like this page, y'all. I hope you like it. I'll add it to my shop as another digital download. I like it because you can take this page, you could add a photograph in here, write a little bit about it. Thank you so much. Yeah, we learn, we play games. For those of y'all that are new, they do have some games in the chat. So you'll see people type !boss or !FFA. It costs you 10 junk bucks to play, but you have the ability to win a bunch of junk bucks. So if you're kind of like to gamble a little bit, you can do that and have fun with it. I like it. Do y'all like it? I hope you like it. I hope you liked my idea. I don't know. Sometimes y'all don't realize how much time it takes for me to come up with new ideas. So I hope you like it. You like it? So on the back side, you can leave it or you can add some more to it. The other page, when I made it, I ended up just stamping and adding another little journal thing. And I think I have another one here. I do. I have this one. So let's see if we can't stamp some neat texture up there. I think we'll use the button collection. So this is the button collection. And now that I see it and know what it looks like, I only stamped it once yesterday. I'm going to go ahead and stamp this across the top here. Since we've covered up the other side, it's not going to bleed through, but you're going to get some neat texture there, and then we can put this right here over that. Okay? Kind of cool. And then in the other corner, I think I put, wasn't it a diagram? Yeah, so let's pick a different diagram. What do I got here? Lots of stamps to choose from. Oh, I know what I like this thing. I haven't used it yet, but I like it. It's a little house type image. So I'm going to stamp it over here in this corner. It didn't get perfect, but I like it. Isn't that kind of cool? I can even fix that boo-boo. So never fear if something messes up on you. We can fix it. And here's how I'm going to do it. I've got this fussy cut butterfly, and I'm just going to lay that over the top of that. And that fixes the flub up that I had. And I think I'm going to put, I've got that border stamp again. So I'm going to go ahead and grab it and put in just a little bit of texture around the house here. Yeah. I like it. I think I need to put some up here too. And right there. What do you think? And I like that it's messy. You know, that it's okay if you spill paint or if you get a fingerprint, because it's all about mixed media, y'all. All right, let's glue this down. Love the page. Thank you. All right, we'll put it right there. All righty. Thank you so much for being here at the live stream, and the chat screen moves pretty quick, doesn't it? What's everybody been working on today? Do you like what I'm showing you? Is this something that you could do yourself? Can you see how you can do this yourself? I hope so. I mean, granted, I didn't make this on the stream, but you've seen me make them before, and you've seen me watercolor the images. So there's one page, and then this was the first page I made. So you kind of see the similarities, but yet they're different. This one I didn't have the other flowers and butterflies on there, but I kind of like it. And then I'll scan that one in. Oh, I knocked off I got it stuck. Thank you so much, Pam, for your donation. These pages that I'm making are going to be in the journal on Monday. Okay, alrighty. Linda is the master. Well, thank you so much. You like what I'm doing? Thank you. I'm glad you like it. You're definitely loving what I'm doing. I'm so glad, Norella. I'm really glad. I just love how, did you see, Norella, what it looked like when it was printed? This is the printed pages. I scanned it in, and this is what it looks like printed. It's absolutely amazing. I just love the way it has come together. I made that, y'all. I made that. All right, so let's kind of play around with another. Let's see. How do we want to do this? Do y'all want to see how I made this page? That concept? Let's work on that one. You tried the gel press? Did you have fun? Yeah, Beverly does all the stamps. She's the one that presses them and gets them all ready. Do we want to do that? All right, let's get a dictionary page. As I throw things on the floor. And then I need the brick stencil. Okay. I've already got a few things started here, so I'm going to get those lined up. Okay. So I've got the brick stencil here. Okay. And I'm going to grab some paint. And I think this time I want a different color than what I used last time. Yeah, there's barely a difference. It's amazing. I love the way it's come out, the way it's come together. Thank you so much. Oh yeah, don't forget that Calico Collage, my partner in crime, if you will, here on the interweb with my shop, she has in her shop on Etsy a whole bunch of her digitals on sale right now. And Robin just shared the link a moment ago, so definitely you want to check that out. So what I'm doing now, I'm just going to go through the brick stencil with a little bit of a teal paint because I wanted some texture over the top of this dictionary page. And I'm not going to fill it completely in. It's going to have some kind of lighter spots and darker spots, if you will. I'll do the same thing on this side as well. And I'm not going across the whole page because I plan to put something else down the middle. So I don't have to fill the whole page. But you can, you know, if you're not really sure how you'll use this page later on, do the whole page, set it aside, let it dry. Then you'll have it in your stash for when you're ready to use it. So that was doing the both sides there. I'm going to go ahead and flip this over and do the other side as well. Oh yeah, I agree. Robin is saying that she really likes how Beverly showed her examples of how she uses stamps in a junk journal. I shared that last week on the live, so if y'all didn't see that, check it out because it's absolutely amazing. I also had a flip through video where I showed a whole bunch of video of journals, and I showed her journal in that video as well. So again, I'm just going down the page, adding a little bit of paint. I'm doing that on both sides. You had tables covered. I've been there. I've been there. The gals that come see me here in Oklahoma have been wanting to do a mixed media day. So I think that's going to be coming up soon, where we're going to just get together and basically do what I'm doing right here is painting on paper. I'm going to go ahead and put this in my water bath. And I'm going to grab another piece of paper to clean off my dauber. Clean off my dauber just a little bit. It also gives this a chance to dry. I need to use my heat tool on it. Has everybody entered the raffle? Since y'all like the circles, I'm just going over here and trying to get the paint that's in my dauber out as much as I can before I try to rinse it out. Because why not use it, right? That's kind of cool, isn't it? I mean, you don't have to have super fancy tools to make pages, yeah? You know, I don't know if they make them in different thicknesses. I know they make one that's a sponge and one that's kind of like felt. And I always get the sponge ones, and they work great as far as I'm concerned. I'm just dipping it into some water over here on the side. Isn't that blue pretty? Oh, you got the daydreaming journal, Pam. Awesome. I'm so glad. Yay. Yay. Who else has won one of my journals and has received it? I know there's a couple I got to mail, but I'll be doing that tomorrow and Sunday. Got to package up some stuff. All right, so I'm going to dry this. Okay. That's the brick stencil. Hey, Kathy. Yeah, they still make the dauber and pads. Hobby Lobby now carries their own brand. And then Ranger Ink sells them. So these are for blending ink. They're $6.99 at Hobby Lobby. You get 2 daubers and 4 sponges. And then they have another package that you can buy just the sponges. Okay? But yeah, Hobby Lobby now has their own brand. Alright, so now what we're going to do is, I want a piece of paper that I want to put down the middle to have a pattern. So let me grab some paper. What color do we want to use? If I have a yellow, let's see if I have a text weight yellow. Because I think that would look really bright and cheery down the middle of that page. So let's see here. I have a bunch of paper here. Most of this is all cardstock weight. Wait, is there one? I found one. Looky, I found one that's yellow. That's what I wanted. Okay, and I think, let's see what stencil do we want to use today. Let's use this one. I haven't used it yet. So this is the, what did I say they were? Square, they're boxes. I forgot the name of it already. It's brand new in my shop. Okay, so we're going to spray this on here. We've got a yellow page. So I think what I'm going to do is some Blarney, because it's a chartreusey green. And then I've got the yellow that's in the Steampunk kit. It's going to be a little bit tone on tone. Okay, and then I'm going to take the yellow page and we're going to mop up. And so it's going to transfer the design to the page. And if there's any ink that's on there, it'll also transfer that as well. What do you think? It's subtle. There's a little bit of a green in there. And then here's the page that made underneath. Oh, thank you, Lynella. Thank you so much for your donation. So there's a page that I made underneath. And I love that it's got a border around it. And that just happens because it was in the box, you know? Just having fun with it. Yeah, another reason to go to Hobby Lobby. Go get those daubers. All right, so let's put this over here. So this page is a little damp, so I'm going to dry it with my heat tool. And then let's get the journal line stencil out. Okay, so I just dry that just a little bit. Now I've got the journal line stencil that I have in my shop that I made a while back. And I think what I'm going to do is I've got, where is it? The Peacock Gold, which is a dark bronzy gold. And I think I'm just going to spray this on here. So I'm just doing quick bursts and quickly moving my hand and the sprayer at the same time. I'm going to go ahead and mop this up. Let me use it for something else. All right, is it time to do the mop-up drawings? Y'all ready? I don't know how long it's been since I did the last raffle. So that's what the journal lines would look like, kind of using a vintagey gold color. And then here's what it looks like on that yellow page. Kind of cool, huh? You get the pattern behind it. Yeah? All right. See you later, Norella. Thank you so much, Lynella. You like it? All right, yeah, it's time to draw. I was going to tell you. Thank you. All right, if you haven't already, nudge, nudge, enter the raffle while I get a drink, and we'll draw for the next winner. Thank you, Matter of Crafts. Thank you, thank you. All righty. Are we ready? Oopsie. Bump the camera stuff. Tattered Angel has one. It's called It's Black. And it's black. I think I have some. I must be out of the actual... They have one that is black. This one is called Almost Black, but I think it's been replaced and it's called Black. It's black. And it's dark. It's really dark. And has shimmer in it. You're very welcome, Dee. All right, well, let's do the raffle for the mop-up pages. Ready? Okay. Somebody's doing a boss fight. All right, I see Sherry got in the raffle. You want to use the line stencil with it? Yeah, you can use that. You know, you can also use a distress ink pad across there and make a black line. I wanted it faint. I didn't want it to be so stark. That's why I used the gold. All right, let's pick the winner. Pick a winner. T. Lily. Do I have your address yet? I think I recall sending something to you. If not, just in case, you might send me a message. Congratulations on the mop-up pages. Yay! Congratulations, T. Lily. Yay! If you haven't already, contact me there with your mailing address, okay? Oh, we're also doing a FFA. Congratulations, T. Or Tia. I don't know if it's Tia or T. Lily. So congratulations. Yay. I'm waiting to make sure that she saw it. All right, well, we're going to get ready for the next raffle. So I'm going to reset it. And we're going to do 200 junk bucks. And we're going to open that giveaway. Okay, so enter the raffle. Alrighty, so here's what I'm going to do now is I want to take this piece of paper. Here's another way to cut a piece of paper. Lay a ruler that has a metal edge over your page and then just tear and you'll get a jagged edge. If you like that look, there's an option. Alrighty, so now what I've got is this page. So I'm going to fold it in half so I can kind of see where my center mark is. And I think I'm going to go ahead and fold this in half as well. And then that way I know where it's supposed to line up on my page. I can just kind of line it up. I'm going to go ahead and put some distress inks around the edges. Now you could use a cardstock if you wanted, or 2 layers of text weight paper and make this a pocket. I'm going to head and I'm going to adhere it straight down to the page. So all I'm going to do is grab my glue. You do that, ripping pages is faster for you. And it is, you know, if you like that look, then go for it because it looks great. If you're trying to get a clean edge, then you'll probably have to get a cutter out of some sort, whether it be a craft blade and you drag it across that way, or you spend the time to cut it precisely and carefully. Now, I know my yellow page is just a little bit taller than my book page. It's okay. It just kind of sticks out a little bit. But see how this is starting to come together where you're getting the bright colors together? And again, if you don't have a yellow piece of paper, you could paint it. You could paint it with just acrylic paint. You could do it with Tattered Angel's Glimmer Mist. I'm trying to use up all the stuff I have. I've just used another yellow piece of paper that's been in my stash for years. And I'm just lining it up with the page underneath so they'll be the same on the page, okay? Yay, thank you, Angelica. Oh, it fluctuates, Robin. YouTube is weird. It fluctuates. It'll go up and down, so I don't worry about it. Okay, so now let's decorate this page. I'm going to do it a little bit differently than the one I made last night. But I still want to show y'all the techniques. So I'm grabbing the really long stamp here. I'm going to set this aside for a moment. And I've got a piece of craft paper. And this is that iron gate stamp. Thank you so much. Yeah, subscribe if you're here, y'all. Thank you, Mariana. Follow the yellow brick road. That's right. All right, so now I'm going to stamp this right here. And that's on craft cardstock, okay? Just something quick, simple. And I'm going to grab my fussy cut scissors. And I'm going to fussy cut this out. I'm going to go up the side just a little bit. Now, if you're a super duper fussy cutter like Beverly is, oh my gosh, she gets in there with those super sharp point scissors, and she could go all the way down and around, and like, that's awesome. I'm not going to spend the time. I'm not spending the time to go that intricate, but I can go quick. Just kind of getting a base around it, okay? So I just quickly fussy cut that out, and I'll save this piece of paper because I may need it later. And I'm going to grab some Distress inks again, and we're going to distress this edge. Are y'all liking the pages? You like the ideas that I'm sharing with y'all? I think I want to cut this bottom off. Oh, thank you so much, Sonia, for your donation. Hey, hey. Sonia is also a part of the virtual online camp retreat that starts June the 3rd. It's $25 and you get 12 days of tutorials. So you definitely check that out because it's going to be a lot of fun. We even have a camp t-shirt that several of us are going to be wearing during the week. So it's just going to be a lot of fun, and I hope y'all will join us. All right, so I've distressed that. I'm going to take it and fold it in half. And that's going to become a pocket on my journal page. Okay, so I'm going to set that aside for just a moment. Thank you so much for sharing that, Angelica. So what else have I got here? All right, so I've got some more little stamps here. Okay, so this is the window image from V-Line Design. I stamped that out on archival ink. It looks like I got a little bit of some tattered angels on it. I'm not going to worry about it. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. I'm going to paint it just a little bit. So I'm going to use some of this peacock gold. And I'm just spraying it in a little palette here. And I know that I want, there's a peacock teal. There it is. I knew I was almost out of it. So I'm just putting a little bit in there. And then I'm just getting a paintbrush, a watercolor brush. And here's what I'm going to do. Since I want to do the lighter color first, I'm going to make a little squiggle in here. And then just kind of drag the paint out just a little bit. And let me zoom in so y'all can see that. Did I miss something? I do not have a spray box in the shop, Carrie Ann, but let me tell you something. When you buy enough products from me, you get a box that's a pretty perfect size to be a spray box. Just cut off the lid or those flaps, and then you'll have a whole box. So I'm just kind of going into that window to kind of simulate like there's a reflection of the blue sky on the window. And it doesn't have to be perfect, y'all. I'm just using the Tattered Angels because it's a medium that's already on my desk. I don't have to go find a marker. I can just paint and throw things in the floor. Today is Oopsie Day. Today is Oopsie Day. I keep dropping things on the floor. Yep, you have several spray boxes for backup. That's awesome. Oh, Lynella, you probably, if You're looking above. You might have played a game and you won. And I said join the raffle. Yeah, so we're doing the raffle right now. Okay? Leslie says she's admitted to the ultimate crime. I used fabric scissors for paper. No one noticed. I'm getting away with it. Good luck with that, Leslie. All right, so now what I'm going to do is just kind of go in around the windowsill and fill in with this darker gold color of the Tattered Angels. Just going around. So it kind of gives it a rustic feel. Oh, I missed some windows. I'm going to have to do the windows up here at the top. Go down the sides. You can also do it with your distress inks. You could squish your ink pad onto a piece of glass or a piece of plastic, like a plastic plate, and then get a little bit of water on a paintbrush, and you can watercolor with the distress inks. Did y'all know that? That's probably wise that you hide the scissors. Hide the scissors. All right, so there I just painted that window. What do you think? You like the painting with the sprays? It just gives you one more thing that you can do with those sprays. A lot of people are like, well, what can you do with those sprays? I'm like, well, you can just spray it. You can paint with it. You can use it with the stencil. You can dye things with it. I mean, there's really no limit. You can do so many things with it. So that same technique of how I painted the window is how I painted those flowers. I just spray out some of the color that I want to use and to a palette, use a paintbrush, and color away. I leave that palette. I don't actually clean it out unless I know I want to change colors completely. It will reactivate when it dries if you just add a little bit of water on your paintbrush, which is kind of handy if you want to take it with you somewhere. All right, so I've got this little guy made, and I've got a journal card. Let's see what else we have here. We didn't use a whole lot of color on this page, so maybe what we could do, let me grab, oh, I got this piece. Is that too much? What do you think? Just having a little bit of that color, and then this is going to be on top of this. I think I like that. You like it? I think so. I think so. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. Is I'm going to grab my ruler again, and I think, oh, right about, that's not the, we'll go right about here, kind of get it straightish. Okay. There we go, and then this will go right here. That starkness of the black on there. You like it? Yeah, it's a window stamp. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and glue down this piece here. So I'm just gluing that down. And I got lucky. The text isn't upside down. I don't usually pay attention, but I noticed today. All right, so this one I'm going to put right up here. So I'm going to go ahead and glue it all the way down. Okay. So that's going to go there. And I think the other one I used a clock face. So let me grab a clock face. So I've got a clock face here. And let me get my block. And I've got some pieces of paper that I painted. And what I'll do when I have just a little bit of paint left over my palette, I'll just go ahead and spread it out onto some paper. I kind of like that green. I think I like that green coming out of there. If we were to stamp that clock face in the green, I think that would look really good there. What do you think? You like it? I think that's what I want. Okay, so we're just going to go with that. I like it. So I'm going to ink up the clock onto this book page. If you want it to be a tuck spot, you could adhere this onto another sheet of paper, and then that way it's thicker so you can use it as a tuck spot if you want in your journal. I'm going to fussy cut this out. Is there any questions anybody have at the moment? You've been making a wish list while you watch? Well, you know, just keep it spread out. Do a little at a time. And I hope that, you know, some of my tutorials, I try to use some of the same supplies so you can kind of get ideas for more than one use. It's one thing that, you know, I love buying new products, but sometimes it was like, okay, I know it's good for that one thingy, but what other thingy can I do with it? So I'm trying to rack my brain about, okay, how can I do something else with this thingy? And if I'm lucky, someone's done a tutorial on it. And then if they have a design team, 3 other people have done a project on it. And I'm like, oh, no, I like what they did with that. Oh, I like their take on that. So I don't know, I try to get my inspiration and see what everybody's doing and then try and make my own version. I have to make sure which is the up. That's the up. So we're going to put this right here. Okay? I'm going to glue that down. Right there. So basically I'm making an oversized tuck spot or pocket. You could hinge this and it would become a flip out, but I want it to be a pocket. I'm also going to grab a rubber stamped image, maybe a pink. Yeah, I think the pink. And then I have one of the gears that comes in the Steampunk kit. Okay, I may, if it is cost effective, I may have some more that I put in my shop, and I think that needs to be painted. The other one I made, I just coated it with gold, but I think that would look really good in this pop of teal. So you'll see that teal right there. So I'm just going to take my lid of my paint jar and I'm just going to quickly go in here and paint this. My paintbrush is a little bit wet, so it'll probably take more than one coat to get the vibrant color. And I'm trying not to drip. So I'm going to go ahead and hit it with my heat tool and then paint it again. So it's got one layer of paint on there, but let's get some more on there. And I shouldn't be painting over my page, because if it always does, it's going to happen right now when you drop something. Oh dear. Alright, so what do you think of that little gear? You like the layering with the different stamps? I used to do this all the time, and I kind of got away from it for a while, because that's how I used to make all my greeting cards. You know, those of you that have crossed over from making greeting cards and scrapbook layouts, those same techniques will work in junk journals. It's not a hair dryer, it's a heat tool. It's a heat tool. And I think I'm going to put that right there. Oh, thank you, Christy, for your donation. Thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to glue down the flower. And then I'm going to put glue on the back side of the... Actually, before I put it down, I think I want to spray it. Ah! I'm going to spray it with the Tattered Angels here. I think, yeah, I want the Royal Peacock. So it's a blue color. And that'll have some shimmer. You used to scrapbook? I never really got into scrapbooking that much. I wanted to. I just didn't ever get that far. I buy all the supplies and buy the albums, print the photos. Never did it. Thank you so much, Carrie Ann. You still scrapbook, T Lily? Alright, so I'm going to put that right there. Yeah. I may put some Distress ink on it. Just around the edges. Yep, I just kind of grunged it up just a little bit. Oh, thank you, Kathy, for your donation. So are you seeing different ways to use mixed media in your journals? Do you like this concept? Are you learning anything new? All right, we about ready for the next drawing? Has it been long enough yet? All right, I'm just going to glue this down on the page. I probably should have done a technique before I glued it down, but I got impatient. Linda gets impatient too, you know. All right, so I'm grabbing the gears stamp because I want a little bit more gears. Oops, it didn't stick. Ugh, there it goes. So let's do some gears on here. We'll put them one right there and one down here. Okay, so we're just adding the gears. I'm going to flip this over and do it again. Okay. And then let's try to put some stuffs. I've got this card and I've got the gears again. So let's do the gears right here. Okay, so this is going to be the beginnings of a journal card. So let's put a little sunflower on it. Yeah? So that's going to be one of the journal cards. Oh, thank you so much, T. Lily. I'm glad you're here. Okay, yes, it's time. Different ways and easy ways. You like my... I hope you think they're easy. I think they're relatively easy if I can do them. All right. Did y'all enter the raffle? I'm going to get a drink, and then we'll draw the next one. I'm getting ready to make some pockets. Poke, poke, nudge, nudge. I hear you. I hear you. Pardon me. Alrighty. Giveaway. Giveaway. Where's my pen? I've lost my pen. There it is. Alright, so this person is going to win 200 junk bucks. Alrighty. And that winner is Pick Winner. Karen Owens. Karen, you won 200 junk bucks. Congratulations. Okay, I have another giveaway. because we're doing 10,000 subscribers on my YouTube. And I'm getting it all out here. So this time I have a glue package that I will be sending out. You get 4 different bottles of glue, different, I don't know that they're all different brands, but they're different types. I mean, this is Zip Dry by Beacon. This is Fabri-Tac by Beacon, 3-in-1 by Beacon, and Fabri-Tac by Beacon. I was gifted a bunch of these glues because I went to an event earlier this year, and so I thought I would share them with y'all. So I have got this set of glue, and I'm going to reset the Raffle, and we're going to put in BEACON glues. So any of y'all want to enter the raffle, just type !raffle to enter. So that's our next giveaway. Alrighty, let me set this aside. Alright, so I started to make this journal card into the raffle. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and apply some Distress ink around the edge of this card. Okay. And I think I'm going to adhere down the flower. Okay. Crossing fingers and toes. Woohoo! You want some of that green, huh? Well, thank you. Well, I hope whoever wins it enjoys the glue. I hope they do. All right, I think I have another, but I don't think that goes. That gear does not go. You do not fit. What if we did, I don't know, that's kind of heavy. I'm trying to see if these gears are too heavy. It just doesn't fit. It doesn't fit. I think I just like the way the one gear is up there at the top. Alright, so this is going to be a journal card that's going to go into this pocket. There's my first pocket. Hopefully I didn't glue it too far. Nope, I got it. Okay. And then this piece, okay, is a pocket that's going to go over here. So I'm going to take my glue and I'm going to glue right across the bottom here and just a little in the corner. And then I'll line this up on the page. Make sure it's straight. Fold it over. Kind of press that a little bit. And I'll flip this over. And put some glue right here across the bottom. Okay. And then press that down into place. So now we've got 2 little pockets we just added. You crossed your T's and dotted your I's so you could win. All right, so next, I'm looking at my other one here. Okay, put that there, put that there. Okay, so I've got this started, okay? You liking the color? You're seeing the flower peek behind and the gears. You see the gears up here. You kind of seeing this coming together? All right, so we need another little gewgaw, so I'm going to use this guy and change out my block again. I've got a piece of craft cardstock here, and I'm just going to stamp him in the corner and then fussy cut him out. Okay. Coolio, easy. Neat image. I think it's kind of cool, you know, kind of travel-ish. And I thought it would go with our steampunk theme. The pages that I'm making today are going to go in the journal that I'll have on Monday for the premiere of the Steampunk journal kit, Punked Out Steam. So I'm kind of excited about it, if you haven't figured that out yet. Oh, your camera didn't show off the colors, not nearly the same. So I'm just kind of adding some distress inks. I come in sometimes on the edges, and that kind of alters that color just a little bit, grunges it up. Okay. And let's see, let's get out, I've got some little journaling cards here. The kit's going to come with, I think, 3 or 4 journaling cards this size. So let's take these, I'll do one more while I'm at it, and let's spray them. So I'm going to put them in here. And I think we want gears, so I'm going to put that there, that there, there. Okay, and I just realized that my gear stencil is in the water bath, so I'm going to get it out. I think I have 2 of these, but it'll probably take me just as long to find one as it would just to dry this one off. That's usually how it goes, right? Bonnie, are you logged in on a different device? Because if you're on a different device, that might be why you have fewer junk bucks. So if you were watching on a computer and now you're watching on your cell phone, it will show differently. They're still there. It's just on whatever other device you were using the last time you were on. All right, so I'm just going to lay that over. We used some pretty bright color, so I wanted bright color for the journal cards. And I think, let's do the Blarney green. I think the Blarney green would be good for those journal cards, just to have a pop of green. And I'm making them really saturated. I'm going to grab another piece of paper. Okay, and we'll mop this up. I love this color. Blarney. It's kind of cool. It kind of gives that faded effect. We'll save that for a page. And then here are the journal cards that we made. And then look at the page below where I had sprayed because the stencil was laying in there earlier. Okay, why are you doing that? Don't flash out on me. Laid that stencil in there, and then when I put the other cards over the top of it, that's a cool page. That'll be fun to use. All right, so here are the journal cards that are in that bright color, Blarney. And I think those are going to look good in the pockets. What do you think? But we're not done yet, so we got to keep going. So I'm going to take some distress inks and go around the edges of all of these. I love the bright, vibrant color. You like the stencil? Thank you. That's connected gears, because you get connected gears. Well, thanks, Linda, for being here. I'm glad you're excited about it. Enter the raffle. So I'm just going to go around that. Okay. So now I've got those 4 pieces there. And then there's a new set of stamps that I have in my shop. I know I say that a lot. There are these little labels. And then this is what they say. They have Paris and Italy, London, and Europe. So I wanted to show y'all. These are so cute and they're so easy. I just stamped them out and used some distress inks on them. Now these are open, so I just took a pen and colored them in to look like they had little brads on them. I just thought that would be kind of interesting. So next thing I want to do is I want to add some more embellishment to these little journal cards. And I'm going to get the gear stamp again. And we're going to stamp across the bottom on this one. Okay. And then I'm going to stamp at the top of these others. And I'm okay if they're each one a little different. That's okay. Okay. I'm just showing a little bit. I think I'll go ahead and do this one on the bottom as well. So I'll have it in my journal. Options. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add some journaling cards to these pockets here. So I'm kind of looking at it. And I think what I'm going to do is I turn that one over. I've got one of these labels. We're going to put that right over the top and glue that down. So we're just going to put that right in here. Okay. And then that'll go in this pocket. You see how this page is coming together? Yeah, Monday I will be showing the Punked Out Steam kit. Monday. I'm going to put this one right here. And then this one is going to go over here. And I'm going to put that as a corner tuck spot. Like that. So did y'all like this tutorial today, the 2 pages that I made with showing you how to alter the pieces of paper that you're going to use and then making it into a page? Or do y'all like the tutorials where I just sit here and paint pages and do all different kinds of paint techniques and we don't really make a project? So that one's going to go there. This will be left over, so I'm going to go ahead and put this on here, and maybe it'll get used on a different page, or I'll put 2 journal cards. So that one's going to go under here. You like it? I'll set this one in here for now. I hope you like it. The chipboard gears, you get 2 in the kits. I don't know yet if I can make these cost effective to put them in my shop. So that's coming next. That's our next mathematical thing that I got to figure out. You like it? I know it's bright, but I think it's fun. You love the tutorial? You liked how this came together? Thank you. Showing you different things. So don't be afraid to use your colors together. Yeah, I know it's out there, but that's what we're trying to do, is be out there. You like to watch me make pages? Always learn something. Well, good, I'm glad. So this was the other page that I made. Okay, so now you're seeing the difference in colors of the 2 pages. Same concept, just a different variation of colors. That's another thing I want y'all to be aware of, that if you like this technique, you can do it 2 or 3 times in your journal. You can do them a different color each time. Okay? So that's, another way of using this. Imagine just changing the color schemes. Yep, I have the brick wall stencil in my shop. Thank you so much, Giovanna. Thank you so much. All right, it's time for the raffle. So if you haven't joined the raffle, please do so now. Okay? All righty. And I'm going to set this over here for now. All righty. It is 2:30. So we're going to do one more tutorial. Okay? Page, if you will. And then we will draw for the journal. Okay. Oh, thank you, Robin, for helping Christy out with getting that link. To get in on the raffle, Linda, type !RAFFLE, all one word. And while I'm live, that enters you into the raffle. Just like Sandra did. Thank you, Lynella. Make sure you put the exclamation point, Linda. Add the exclamation point at the beginning. Thank you, Lynella. Everybody's telling you how to get in the raffle now. I'm waiting until I see your name. There's the brick stencil Robin just shared in the chat. You like both of them? Thank you. Sometimes I don't type very fast either. Yay, Linda, you got it. Linda got it. All right, this is the Fabric-Tac. This is for the glue. This is for my big bundle that we have today. All right, this is for the beacon glues. Are y'all ready? Christy Clover! Christy, you won! You won the glues, Christy. Do I have your address? I think I do, but I'm not sure. If I don't, I need your address, Christy. Whenever you get a chance, head over to my website and contact me through my website with your mailing address. Alrighty. Well, yay! Christy, congratulations. Alright, I think what I'm going to do next is, let me do one more, I'm trying to think what else. We're going to do one more giveaway, and then we're going to raffle the journal at the end here. So let's do, okay. Let's do these stamp sets. These are some stamps that were given to me from Creativation. So we're going to do that. Watch. Let's see if we can get the light to change back. Yay, Christy! You're very welcome. Make sure that you message me on my website, Christy, okay? All right, we're going to reset this. And then we're going to do stamp. Let's see, we're going to do flowers and stitches stamps. These were some freebies that were given to me, so I'm going to offer those as a prize today. So this is the last free giveaway. The last giveaway will be for the journal at the very end. So I'm trying to move all my stuff so I can get it ready to show y'all. This is the cover of the little journal. If you want a chance to win it, just make a donation of any dollar amount. And then at the end when I say it's time, enter the raffle. All right, so I just fell in love with this page. You saw how it was made, right? How we automatically had these other pages that formed at the same time. So what I think I'm going to do is let's add a little bit more sprays to the page. So I'm going to grab the same Royal Peacock. And I think I'm going to grab a different, no, we're going to do the same stencil. And what I'm going to do is just kind of spritz it and move it. Okay, so now we've just added just a little bit more on purpose. And then I'm going to go ahead and go on the other side. And I'm just going to mist the page just lightly. So the whole page is getting a little bit of shimmer on it. All right, so now what I'm going to do is fold this back. Let's just make another steampunk page out of that. Okay, so that's my center line. I'm going to go ahead just for so we can see that. The next raffle is for 2 stamp sets. It's for 2 stamp sets. Yeah. Okay. What kind of thing can we put on here? I fussy cut out some butterflies earlier. Let me see if I have any left. There's one. And here's some flowers. Maybe we can do a flower like that. And a flower right there. What do you think? Just kind of adding some flowers in? Maybe I've got the word journal. No, I think I want something else. I want, where is it? I think we need these little purple butterflies. Don't mind me, I'm just talking to myself here. I already colored these earlier. They're Beeline Design butterflies. This is the smallest one that I have in my shop that comes by itself. I do have a butterfly stamp bundle where you can get several butterflies. There's 2 sizes of this design, and then there's some really pretty scroll work ones as well. So I thought, why not get these out and play with them and show y'all different ways of using, you know, those on a page. Can you kind of see that? Like it? I hope. I think, though, I want to go ahead and stamp the gears because this is a steampunk related journal and I want it to have that feel. So I'm just going to grab a little bit of ink over here and I want to stamp this just kind of in places. This one I may even just kind of do it at a diagonal here. And then one down here. Okay? So you're getting a little bit of the gears sticking out. In fact, this one I could go a little bit further. So you get a little bit of the gears here and there. Put that there. Put that there. You think? You like it? Maybe? Who knows? If you don't, too bad. Yeah, to create an account on my website, go to my account and just sign in with your username and password that you want to use on my site. If you made a donation during the live stream, then after you've made that account, send me a message through the contact me on my website with your YouTube username and the email address you use to create the account, and I will add you to the YouTube donators membership that I have on my website. And then what that does is that gets you free digital downloads. It also gives you a discount on items from my shop. I like the gear stamp. Isn't it kind of cool? Because you can just do all kinds of stuff with it. So I'm just going to place that right here. Love it. Well, thank you. I'm glad you do. It's just fun, y'all. I hope you like seeing this and are inspired. You know, you may have a different rubber stamp that you can use, a different stencil, but it's the same concept. And I just love the little borders that this page made. I'm going to flip this over. Okay, I think what I want, I'm going to do this big house stamp again. And I'm going to do it in the middle where it's kind of bleeding through a little bit. And then it'll show up on both sides. Or window. This is the window, not the house. So it'll show up on both sides. Someone's going to my website now, messaging me. So you'll see it here a little bit. So then let's find something to put over that. And I think we could get away with that flower in the corner. So this is great, you know, that you don't want too much paper layered up on your page, but you want to fill in a little bit. Okay, and then let's put something up here. Let's do the postcard collage. I think that's the right way, and we'll just put that right here. So it kind of gives a little texture to the page. And I'm going to go ahead and grab that border stamp from earlier, because I think it kind of needs a little bit of grunge around the page. See that? And you see how that just changed the whole page? And I could even go right here. And, all right, whoever's doing the chat on the website, I'm not there. Oh dear. Just leave a message. Go around this way. And now I think I want to do that to this side. Okay, what do you think? Can y'all see that? How that came together? Easy peasy. Isn't that so simple? And because the color was already on the page, I'm just feeding off of what's already there. And then here's your other side. And we can leave it, or we can add the stamping. I think I'm going to add the stamping on this side too. I kind of like it. I like how it's come together. Easy peasy. I like them when they're simple, don't y'all? I think that looks better with it around the edges. I think. We're just going to town here. It's just kind of fun to just sit here and see, okay, where else can I put this? Where else can I do this? I like it. Oh, I really like it. I hope you like it. Are those pictures on the other side? These are all stamps. Stamp, 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 stamp. Those are all rubber stamps. Those are all rubber stamps. You like that? Thank you, Lynn. That's the border stamps, the gear stamp, the sunny day, summer flower. I said the border stamp. That's the window, another window stamp. That's the postcard collage. And that's the garden rose. I like it. I like it. I hope you like it too. All stamps. That's all rubber stamps. And stencils. I use stencils. I use 2 different stencils on here. But I like it. Alrighty, so we've got another page to make. How are we doing on our time? I'm stamping Linda. Yeah, I'm that too. I used to do it a lot. I don't do it as much anymore, but now that I've kind of got in with Beeline Designs and her images, it's making me want to stamp a little bit more. Thank you. Alrighty, so now, well, why not? Let's get out this rubber stamp. Let's get that out. I think I want the gears. This time I'm going to do something different with the gears. Let's use that one. What else do I want? Well, let's start with this one. Oh, I know what else I want. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Okay. So now I'm going to make a journal card. Yeah, there was a stencil that came with the Bella Rose. The one that came in the box was the Bella Rose stencil. Or you could get an add-on, you can also purchase the Ribbon Rose stencil. Alright, so I'm just going to stamp this here in the corner. Like that. Okay. Craft cardstock. Just stamping it down. Then I'm going to grab, this says memorandum. Yeah, I think it's memorandum. And I'm going to stamp that right in the middle top. Okay. And then I'm going to grab the gears stamp, and we're going to stamp kind of all around, giving it different texture. Just going all over. Okay? So now I've just made my own little card. Quickly. We can add some distress ink on there. So there's your calming contrast, if you will. Okay? And then I'm going to take this piece of paper and I'm going to trim it to accommodate this little strip of paper. So I'm just going to line it up here and see. Well, let's go about an inch and a half. My strip is a gel print that I made. Oh, thank you, Polly, for your donation. Thank you so much. The strip is from a gel print that I made. And so I'm just going to back it with some cardstock craft paper. So I'm going to go ahead and add some distress edges to this. And I'll go ahead and do the strip just a little bit. Thank you. You're labeling and organizing your stencils now. It's probably a good idea. I need to organize mine. I started a file pocket, but I think I'm going to have to change them. I think I need a notebook somehow where I can probably take page protectors and split them open so you can slide the stencil in from the side. So maybe you undo one side so you can slip it in so you have two areas that you can move the stencil in and out. And then it keeps them from sticking to the other stencils. I don't know. That's my idea. I'm going to think about it. All right. So now, oh good, that's going to work. So I've got this page that we sprayed earlier. So I'm just going to take this and fold it in half. I love the way the borders come out on this one. Okay, so now this is going to be a belly band across the page here. So I'm just going to go ahead and trim this down to be smaller. You're welcome, Mary. Okay. And you notice today I'm not doing any sewing, okay? So you can do sewing on this if you want. Oh, you finally got an archival distress bag? Okay, good. Remember to always heat set it if you're getting ready to watercolor with it so that it doesn't run on you. All right, so we're going to put this across the page here, okay? And I think if we're lucky and I didn't glue too far, this 5x7 journal card, sometimes you have to finagle it. So I'm just going to watch that. All right, so we're going to flip this over and let's put something on this side. I've got one of these journal words that are from Calico Collage, and she has a big sale going on, so you definitely want to check that out. And this is, I think if you just type in diary on Calico Collage's Etsy shop, you'll find this listing. And there's some great colors in them. Some of them are more muted, if you will. And I think I want the gear stamp again. I don't know why I keep putting it away. I should just keep it out, right? Oh, I've cleaned 2 little baskets up. I've moved some things around. That's kind of helping me a little bit. It's kind of slow going, to be honest, Bonnie. I'll get there eventually. I'm just going to go ahead and go all the way across. And then this can go up here like that. Let's just go across the bottom. Just another way to add a little steampunkness to your journal. Oh, thank you, Rita, for your donation. All right, so how long has it been since we did our last drawing? I think we're at the point that I can start the last raffle for the journal. And these pages are all going to be in the journal on Monday. I like it. Okay, let's see if this is dry enough yet. All right. So that would be the page as you come to it, okay? And then you take out this, and you have that beautiful page behind so that you can write on that. And if you flip the page over, that's what's on this side. So now let's put something in the middle. Oh, you gave a lot to a friend who scrapbooks? Time for the last free drawing. So go ahead and enter the raffle. And then here in just a moment, I'm going to say it's time for the journal raffle. And those that have donated are eligible to enter to win that raffle. Mary Jones, do that again. You typed raffle. Join the raffle. Okay. Join the raffle. All right. All right. I see some getting in there. Okay. I think I've given y'all a chance. So this is for the stitches and the flower stamps. So this person is the winner. Carrie Ann Thomas, you're the winner. Congratulations, Carrie Ann. Congratulations, Carrie Ann. I've got your address. I've sent you stuff before. Congratulations on winning. All right, so we're going to reset the drawings. Oh, thank you, Christy, for your donation. And this is for the Charming Forest JJ. And these people have donated, so they're eligible to join the raffle. We have Christy, Clover, Rita, Polly, Kathy, Christy Johnson, Sonia, or Slow S. Logan, Lynella, Pam, D, Christy Johnson again, Barbara, Mariana, Jenny, Karen, Regina, Robin, Janice, Angelica, Deborah, Jenny, thank you, Jenny, Beverly, Christy Johnson, and Carrie Ann Thomas, Curly Girl Beauty, and I believe Sherry Deskins. She's not in my list because it refreshed, but Sherry as well. You're very welcome, Carrie Ann. Yay! So those names that I called off, you're eligible to enter the last raffle that will net you the journal. So if you donated, you can enter the raffle. If you haven't donated, you can still do so, any dollar amount. And then you can enter the raffle. So let's see, what can we put on this side? I think I want, where is it? Ooh, let's do this one. I haven't done this stamp yet. This might look kind of cool across the bottom. I'm not even going to show it to you. I'm going to wait until I stamp it. Okay, I'm going to try to keep it covered so you can't see it. I'm being sneaky. All right, what do you think? Oh, thank you, Sandra, for your donation. I think I like it. I think I like it. This is buildings, a whole skyline, cityscape, something like that. It's a cool stamp, so I thought I would use that on there. And I think, I don't want to wear it out, but I think I want to do the gears, but this time I'm going to change it up. I'm going to turn them over every so often. Like that. Yeah? Kind of cool? Am I bad? You like that? Isn't that cool? You know, and if you wanted, you could also make a journal label up here. We could also stick in a butterfly up at the top. Let's do something like that. Let's see what happens here. I think I also want to get some craft paper and stamp the word journal. You need that stamp too? There's so many cool stamps. And I am so glad that I reconnected with Beverly so that I could get back into stamping things again. Because it's just so much fun. And I think I want this one over here. You need that one, Sandra? Cool, huh? I like the way it looks. It looks really cool. So I'm just fussy cutting out some butterflies that I had stamped earlier and colored with some Tattered Angels Glimmer Mist. All right, I think that's what I want. And then I'm going to get the Distress ink around the edges. And I'm going to get a piece of craft colored cardstock here and stamp the word journal on it. Yep. Gear clouds. That's right. That's what it looks like, huh? Alright, so what do I want? I want a piece of craft. I got a little bit here. Here's another one, okay? And then here's the journal word stamp. So let's just go right here. Stamp that. And I'm just going to rip it. Rip it! I think I'm okay with having it again on the other page. More than likely, they're not going to be the center of a page in the journal so that you would see them opposing each other. But I think at the same time, it's okay if they are. You know, you don't have to worry too much about what's going to be right next to each other in some instances. But I think this is going to look kind of cool. What do you think? Hercules is okay. He's been kind of slow getting around, but he seems to be fine. He decided he wanted to go to the shop today, so he left me. He abandoned me. I had gone to the gym, and Henry went ahead and went to work. And when I came back, they were all gone. All the boys had left me. So I've been home alone. Home alone. Clear cloud, snowing yellow. Yeah, kind of, huh? Well, it's industrial. What do you expect? We got a little industrial stuff going on. What do you think? Do you like that? Has everybody entered the raffle? Don't eat yellow snow. Yeah, no yellow snow. All right, so that's this side. And then that's the inside. And there's that side. You like it? Was that kind of neat? Did you have fun with that one too? I hope. I'm making a pile of journal pages over here. Here's another one that I made. Different, same concept, a little bit different. I made a belly band, stamped a journal card. That time I used the borders design. On the back page, before I glued down the belly band, I stamped that window image. I stamped that iron piece on here. Over here I stamped the gears. Used one of Norella's diary words. And then this side, I ended up putting some music and some gel print and some other stamping and stuff. Fun, huh? So different ways to do that. The building, I think if you just type building, you'll get it. Because I tried to put it as a searchable on my website. So if I go here, let's see if it went to sleep. All right, and if I go building, uh-oh, it's not there. It is there. I know it is. Building. What did I call it? Skyline? Skyline. Try Skyline. Try Skyline. I could probably find it faster this way. Because I know I put the tags in there. I swore I did. Okay, let's just go Skyline. I guess I'm going to need to add other tags to that so I can make sure I can find it. That's usually how it goes. They hide from you. We're all going to be going, okay, who's going to find it first? Who's going to find it first? Old neighbors. Old neighbors rubber stamp. Old neighbors rubber stamp. That's the name of it. Old neighbors. Old neighbors. I don't know if I could spell it correctly. There it is. Old neighbors. Well, I'm going to make sure that I add the tags to that to say building. There we go. Try that. Yeah, it should work. Let's go over here. Oh, that's what happened. I didn't. Oh, I do have building. Skyline. Neighbors. I don't know why it didn't find it. Huh. I'll update it. Make sure it's up to date. Weird. Okay. I know, it's kind of a weird name, isn't it? Old neighborhood. Alright, so we did that one. Alrighty, let's pick something else out here, yeah? I made this page earlier. I like that page. And I like this page. Okay, so let's do some more. I'm going to fussy cut. Fussy cut. I think I want this one. Yeah, we're the neighbors. It's the name, that's what came with it. So I'm not renaming a stamp that was already named that. The old neighbors, you know, the old neighborhood. I kind of get it. But it should now, if you do a search in the search field, it should, when you hit buildings in the search at the bottom, it should come up as the an item in the hit. Hup, there goes Henry. For y'all that don't know, Henry is my husband. We have a embellishment company called We Embroider. We also make t-shirts called Route 66T. We do direct to garment printing on the shirts. We also have a laser. So we're laser engraving coffee mugs or wood or chipboard even. Making my stencils. So he stays busy at the shop. Alright, I think I've got a couple of things here. Do some distress ink on here. Has everybody entered the raffle? I'm going to try to do one more junk journal page and then we'll do the drawing. Okay? So anytime I have some white areas down inside where my leaves are or something, I'll just kind of turn my blending tool on the end and just go in there and add the color. And I don't know, to me it just kind of helps give it that grungy, vintagey look just a little bit. Okay? Okay, Linda, you just donated? Did you do it through Streamlabs? Go ahead and enter the raffle. All right, so I think I'm going to get, I've got another page here that was started. And I think, oh, that would be kind of cool to have a pocket to go over the edge of the page. What do you think? Like that? Isn't that bright and cheery? So to make this a little bit stronger, I'm going to glue another piece of paper on the back side. So I'm just going to grab some piece of copy paper. And it may be taller, so I'll just go this way. I'm just going to glue it down just so it's thicker. Yeah, I entered the raffle. If you've donated, I'm going to make this page. I'm going to try to make it quick. And then we will draw. Okay? Alrighty, so I'm just going to trim this down to be the same size. Okay, and then I'm going to take this page and fold it in half. I'm going to add some distress inks on the outside edges. I'm getting into fast mode, y'all, because I'm not talking a lot. What? You don't need a code, Barbara. When you go to my shop, if you log in, then it will give you your discounted price. So go to my account and put in your email address and password. And if you have, this is for everybody, not just Barbara. If you are one of my subscribers that has subscribed to the subscription box, or you've made a donation, or you're attending the virtual journal camp retreat, you get a discount in my shop. You just need to log in and it will show you the discounted price. Okay? Okay? Alrighty. Oh yes, and then there's the 10 off 50 that you can do in my shop. That's for all of my subscribers and followers. I've had some people that said that they didn't get to come to the live streams, and so they wanted me to offer a discount code of some kind. So I offered that. I'm going to go ahead and trim this one off. I think that's going to look really cool. So I'm just going to adhere it across the tops to the page. Fold that over. And then I'll flip it to the other side. Yeah, you've done that a few times, Sonia. Sonia says, even after I check out, she'll come back and say to Linda, I need to add this as well. And we can do that. So if you already have a pending order with me that hasn't shipped yet and you want to add something, just message me and I will take care of it. All right, I think I want to put this guy down here. Yeah. I think I'm going to go ahead. I'm stuck on this stamp. I don't know why, but I like it. So I'm going to add some right on the edge. It just kind of obscures the book page corners, and I don't know. It's interesting to me. I hope y'all like it. I may not use all these pages in the journal on Monday, but I'll be using them. All right, and I think that's going to go right there. I'll make this all the way glued down. I don't want it to be a tuck spot, but it could be. Okay. Like that. Yeah, there is a coupon code 10 off 50. It is 10OFF50. Robin just shared it. So if you're ordering $50 worth of stuff, a minimum of $50 minus subscription items, you can use that coupon code. Okay. So we have gears in the background here, okay? And I have this wonky page. And I think what I want to do is, I think I want to rip a piece. Yeah, let's rip a piece. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to line up my ruler here and about a 2-inch strip. And I think I'm going to put it like down the edge, just like that. Just kind of adds a little color to it. I know you can't see with all the color behind it. But I'm going to go ahead and trim this one off to be the same width as the page. I'm going to save this little piece. We may make a journal card out of it. Okay. You like the blue? Thank you, Janice. All right, here's your last chance to get entered on the raffle for the journal today. Make a donation of any dollar amount and make sure you hit exclamation point raffle on your keyboard. I like it. Like it? Isn't that kind of cool? Let's do something over here. Oh, maybe I'll go ahead and just do this. All right, where is the gears stamp? I think that will work. Just adding a little bit of gears. Let's go ahead and put some distress ink on here. I'm going to make 2 journal cards to go in the pockets, and then I'll do the drawing. We'll do the drawing here in a moment. Okay, I'll put that here. And I know I still have a little scrap, and I've got the word journal. So we're going to stamp that, rip it. And see how simple little embellishment of a mixed media page that you can use with a couple of rubber stamps and you get a neat little accent for your page. Need the journal stamp? Yeah, it's the journal quartet. There's 4 of them. I think I want to do it like that. Like that. It's just kind of decorating the page just a little bit. I haven't put anything over here. Let's do this. I've got, how about something like that? Just a little right there. And I think we need the postscript collage stamp. Ah, stick. Okay. Come on, open up. It didn't stick either. All right, I'm going to stamp this kind of over. And then, see how that kind of backdrops it? That kind of cool? I hope. And then put that right here. Yep, just contact me if you need me to invoice you. I like it. I hope you like that. All right, let's make 2 journal cards to go in these pockets. And I think we can do 5x7 journal cards. I love using the craft. So I'm going to get a couple of pieces of that out. I think I'm going to go ahead and let's rip some strips from this mixed media page that I made. And I'm okay that it's jagged. We're okay with that, okay? You like that, Carrie Ann? Thank you. All right. So now we've got a couple strips. And I'm just going to make them the same length as the journal card. And trim this off. Do the same thing. Okay, so I've got those pieces. I've got these pieces left over. I wonder. Oh, I'm out of those journal cards. Oh, maybe these. Ha! We're gonna have more journal cards. Okay, so let's add some distress inks. Just going down the sides, around the edges. It's not a lot of distress ink, it's just a little bit. And I'm going to go around the edge of the cards. The printed mini, it will be added to the shop as well of the Steampunk. There'll be the large journal kit. There'll be the planner kit. There'll be the mini kit. There'll also be the Punked Out Steam Tattered Angels Glimmer Mist that you can order. And those will all be ordered. You can order them with the description box or as individual items. They won't ship until June the 15th. So, oh, thank you, Linda, for your donation. We see it now. It finally came through. Okay, now, Linda, type raffle. Get in on the raffle. And also, all of you that have, donated, make sure that you go to my website and create an account and then contact me with your YouTube name and your email address that you use to create an account on my website so that I can add you to the YouTube donators group. And then you can get the free digital downloads. That very first page that I made today, I've made as a digital download. Those that donate can get the digital download, or you can buy that for $1.25 in my shop. All right, so I'm just adding distress inks really fast around all of those. I know that I've been using this gear stamp a lot, but I want to show you the versatility of it. So here's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to stamp over the top of the card, and then I'm going to put this on top of it. So you'll get a little bit of a peek below with the gears. They're just kind of peeking out there. All right, so I'll glue those together in just a moment. And I think I'm going to do the same thing down the side of this journal card. So I'm just going to add a few stampings down the side. I may just leave that on that side and do that on this side. I kind of like that with it on both sides. I don't know. We'll let that gel for a moment. Let that gel. Oh yeah, keep a folder with your spray to mop up pages. That's handy, you know, if you can have them right there where you can get to them. I like it. I made them a little bit different. I think we can go ahead and do the grungy stamp across the top and the bottom. Let's glue this down first. Let's glue it down. All right, I'm almost done with this journal card. I got these other 3 to make. And then we will do the drawing for the journal today. Okay, I think I'm going to do is stamp that across. Yeah? Is that okay? You like it? Maybe? Let's glue all these down. What color distress ink? I am using walnut stain. That's what I predominantly use, is walnut stain. Thank you, Christy, for your donation. Thank you, thank you. Alrighty. I got that glued down there, so go ahead and glue these. Christy, I don't know if you're a different Christy, but remember to get in on the raffle. You like the big stamp block? I need to get a couple more. I've had that one for probably 20 years. I've had that stamp block a long time, Angelica. I know that Fiskars has come out with a stamp platform thingy. That's kind of interesting. All right, so let's do this guy around the edges here. Like that. You digging that? You like it? It's kind of different, isn't it? I think I'm going to go ahead and put it down the sides. Just a little bit of texture. Like that? It's kind of grungy. But you can make your own journal cards. You don't have to buy the ready-made ones. Just buy the printed ones in my kit. Or the digital downloads from Calico Collage. Alright, y'all like that? I'm going to clean up just a little bit here, just so I can have a non-painted surface right underneath. Okay. I'm going to move this over here out of the way. Stay! So we made those journal cards as well, okay? And then those are going to go in here. Oh, okay, Christy, awesome. Well, thank you for that. I thought that might have been you, but I thought if it's not. So now we've got, make sure it's all the way to the edge. So now we've got these layers in here, okay? Write down the name of this ink. That is the Walnut Stain. Walnut Stain. Walnut Stain. And I think I have a link in the description box. I'm not positive. Sometimes I put one in there. Sometimes I don't. Heat tool, paint, stencils. Yeah, I don't see it in there. Sometimes I have it in there, but let me look on my Walnut Stain. I'll get you a link to Amazon if you are so inclined to order. Well, I hope you've enjoyed that. Did you like this one? I didn't put anything on that pocket yet. Maybe I should. Shouldn't I? Walnut stain. It's a long link. It's an old link. So there's the walnut stain. I use walnut stain a lot. Yeah, it's one of my favorites. I think we need something else, don't we? Nah, it's okay. It's okay. It's good like it is, right? Walnut stain. All right, are y'all ready for me to do the raffle? Do you need to see the pages I made again? I'll try to get them out here. We made lots of pages today, didn't we? It's all about the pages. It's all about the pages. Yes, yes. Send me a message to remind me and I can do that. There's the pages. These are the digital printouts of this page that I made. And I think I may do this one as a digital as well. I like the way those turned out. It turned out really cool. And then here's the ones that I made today. And that was my prototype, if you will. This is what I made today. There's my prototype. So you kind of get a little different look. Nudge, nudge! Okay, I will do. And then this page. I love this page. That one's going to get scanned in. I got to scan it. Got to scan it. Just got to do it. And then this is the last one that we just made. Fun! Fun, fun, fun. Lots of bright colors. All right, so this is the journal that I made a while back. And it was using a couple of mixed media pages for the cover. And I put this plastic on the cover. It may not work, but it's there. And then this is using the Charming Forest kit. So there's a little tag there. I use stencils. These are all my stencils. That's the lace stencil. This was a planner kit. I was going to use this as a planner and I didn't get it used. So I thought, well, I'll give it to y'all. Let y'all use it. This is because the Tattered Angels bled through the page to the other side. I just like the way that looks. It just makes me happy. You love all the pages? I'm glad you love them. Thank you. So this is the journal that we're going to raffle off. So I'm going to do that now. Y'all ready? If you donated, get it, get it, get it. Get in there. Monday, I'll be working with the Steampunk journal. That's one of the pages. That's one of the covers. That's another cover. That's the inside. So I'm working on those, getting them ready for Monday. Monday! All right, we got everybody in the raffle. If you donated, get in the raffle. All righty. I think we're ready. I'm going to do it now. I'm getting ready to draw. Gonna draw for the raffle. All right, I'm giving y'all a chance. Anything else you want to see before I draw? I like this page. It makes me happy. Isn't that pretty? I like it. You can use color, y'all. Don't be afraid to use color. I stay busy. I stay busy. How weird. Draw. Hey, Lynella, do box again. It acted weird. I don't know why. Let the Hunger Games begin. All right, get in the raffle. Get in the raffle. Yeah, the new kit's going to be fun. I think I'm already loving, you know, the pages that I made to go with the printed pages. I'm getting them out. This is printed on my home printer. The ones I'm going to get tomorrow, I think, from the print guy will be the glossy paper. But this is some of the images. There's even a horsey. Yeah, I think I need to tell a story, Henry says. Oh, dear. Yep, the more you want, the more I delay. Actually, I just want to make sure. Is everybody that joined by donating? That's right. Robin won the journal last week. There's a representation of Hercules. Isn't he cute? This is the large journal kit. I've seen she did lots of layers in there, so that's why I was trying to do some more layers. But don't you think? Didn't I do pretty good on the pages? The colors that I chose? Don't they match? I'll show you how to make stuff from scratch if you want. Alrighty, I think everybody's into the drawing now. I'm just going to do a couple more pages. There's one. Oh, I just noticed my printer didn't print all the way to the edge. I'll have to ink it. But I love these bright colors. Aren't they fun? I love that for the planner pages. Oh, wait. Gonna draw now. All right. Thank you all for being here. I really appreciate your support. I appreciate the donations that you've given me, the thumbs up, the friendliness in the chat. Do check out the Friendly Junk Journal People Facebook group, as well as By Linda Israel. I'll be back live on Monday at 3:45 p.m. Central Standard Time. And then Thursday, I may take a day off. I may just post a video at 12:30, and I may set it up as a premiere. I don't know yet. I've got a couple things I need to take care of, and I'm working all the time, so I need a day off. So I may do that Thursday. I haven't decided yet. There'll be something that'll come up one way or the other, whether it be a true live or a Memorex. All righty, we're going to pick the winner now, and that winner is Pam Emmons. You won the journal today. Congratulations, Pam. And you won the Charming Forest Journal. Congratulations, Pam. Yay! Congratulations. Whoop, whoop. Oh, this is going to be so fun to put together, y'all. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. I hope y'all do too. Yay! Winner, winner! Winner was Pam. She gets the journal. Yeah, congratulations to all the winners. We had quite a few winners tonight. Or today. Thank y'all for being here. Thank you for watching. Are there any questions before we go? Any other comments? You're very welcome, Angelica. Yep, had fun. Yay, I'm so glad. You know, I enjoy doing it. I'm having fun doing something that I love, sharing with y'all, hopefully inspiring you to use some of those things you probably already have around your house or be inspired to make a purchase. But regardless, I hope that you're creating. Do something creative every day. Whatever you can do, do something creative and keep that mind active and in creative thought, okay? Aw. You're so sweet. Thank you so much. Okay, Pam, thank you so much. I will. Yes, come Monday for the whole kit of the Punked Out Steam, because I haven't even showed what's going to be in the subscription box yet. So I've got to get that done. I got to remind Henry to cut a stencil for me. It's called Almost Gears that I drew that we're going to use. You're very welcome. The same time the digital will be on Monday, May the 27th. I just put it all in the shop at the same time. So that'll be on Monday. Somebody's messaging me on my site again. Any other questions? Monday, Monday, Monday. Good night, Mariana. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your donation, and thank you for your thumbs up and chatting with me. I really appreciate it. Y'all have an awesome rest of your day. There will be a tutorial posted on my channel on Saturday, so check that out as well. It's another junk journal page tutorial. You're very welcome, Karen. See you Monday. Thank you, Jude. Thank you so much. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you, Sonia. Thank you, Dee. I'm glad you were here. Come join our Facebook group. You'll love it. There's lots of friendly people. Love to have you there. Take care, everybody. All righty. Well, I'm going to get off here. I just love all the color that's on my desk, don't you? All righty. Well, I'm going to get off here. Oh, you want to see the sunflower? That one, it's really called Summer Bloom. Summer Bloom. And then that was a rose that I just cut out. Anything else you want to see? And there's our friendly junk journal people. You're very welcome, Sandra. Very welcome. Good night, Angelica. Get some sleep. Bye, Valerie. All right, we're going to get off here. All righty. Thank y'all. Bye-bye. All right, I'm going to get off here. Y'all have a fabulous night. I'm going to go for a walk, and then I'll have to answer everybody's messages. That one's called Summer Bloom, Sonia. I'm glad you like it. Thank you. Y'all have a good night. All right, we're going to say bye now. I'm going to hit the end button. Y'all take care. Thank you so much. Lots of love to you. Have a fabulous night. Thanks for watching. See you on Monday.